Jack was taken to the execution ground, completely unaware of what was happening, until the officer read out his charges. That's when he realized he'd been framed. Jack quickly tried to explain his innocence, but the criminal standing next to him spoke first, stealing Jack's defense before he could even open his mouth. Before the man could finish talking, he was shot dead on the spot. Seeing this, Jack panicked and shouted that he was a close friend of the police chief. Right then, the two brothers beside him burst into tears, saying the police chief was actually their father, and yet somehow they too had been dragged here to be executed. Family ties clearly outweighed friendship, but the officer didn't care. He gave the order to fire, and when it was over, he pulled out a submachine gun and sprayed the bodies, releasing all his anger. At that moment, Jack suddenly thought of a way to escape. He buried his foot in the dirt, ready to kick up dust as a distraction, but the man next to him had the same idea. The officer raised his hand and shouted, "Ready, aim!" The man beside Jack let out a wild laugh. As the soldiers fired, he kicked the ground, sending a wave of dust into the air. In a flash, he launched himself off the wall, flying upward like a madman, and just then, a missile struck him head-on. Jack froze, speechless. As the soldiers turned their guns on him, he quietly raised a $100 bill. The officer motioned for his men to hold fire. He took the money, nodded, and said, "Get out of here." Before leaving, Jack handed out cigarettes to the soldiers, smiled, and said cheerfully, "Take care, boys."